How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary videos that are starting to freak people out. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this. YouTuber Sharon Bailey wasn't expecting to make any scary videos when she took out her video camera to record her little girl showing off some dance moves. However, it seems like a spirit decided to turn this solo into a group act. In a dark room of the house, the little girl stands in a dramatic pose, prepared to show off the dance moves she created inspired by Elvis. The young girl starts swaying and moving to the music as her stoic dog looks on. A few minutes into the dance, the girl suddenly stops and glances to her left for several seconds. It's as if she's seen something in the corner of her room. She eventually returns to her dancing. Shortly after, the footage takes on a strange quality. The previously clear film begins to appear smoky, as if a white mist is rising up just below the camera. Just after the smoke dissipates, the woman behind the camera asks her daughter if she saw anything. The girl doesn't respond, but the dog seems to think something's up. Then something truly extraordinary happens. Just behind where the girl is dancing, a blurry figure appears to run past. It moves too quickly to make out any features, but it appears to be the same colour as the white mist that had just risen up in front of the camera lens. No one seems to notice the ghostly figure until reviewing the footage later. The woman filming claims she and her daughter were the only ones at home when the video was taken, leaving the ghostly figure shrouded in mystery. Just wanted to let you guys know that our low-key cryptid enthusiast t-shirt is coming out of the vault. We've been getting so many messages and emails from you guys asking if this t-shirt will be available again. It's been by far one of our most popular t-shirts. So good news, here it is making its triumphant return. There's a link to our merch store where you can get this bad boy in the description box below. It's also available in the merch shelf just below this player. Check it out. Like most of us, Sagan Yolson believed that our bodily needs were no longer a pressing issue in the afterlife. However, in this scary video uploaded to YouTube, he seems to have captured evidence that this may not be the case. The video focuses on a simple roll of toilet paper. The roll is near its end, hanging on a holder attached to a wall. There's nothing strange about this setup. However, when the toilet paper begins to move on its own, Sagan reached for his camera. Over the next few seconds, the toilet paper begins to slowly unroll, eventually piling up on the floor just below. It begins to move faster and faster, practically spinning itself right off the holder. Eventually, the entire roll is laying in a messy pile on the bathroom floor. Throughout the video, the entire roll, from the holder to the pile on the ground, is completely visible. This makes it impossible for an unseen hand to be pulling or spinning the toilet paper just out of the camera's view. In addition, the holder itself remains completely stationary, so this video is clearly not the work of some electronic spinning toilet paper holder. So is something supernatural at work here? Perhaps a playful poltergeist looking to cause trouble? CCTV security cameras have recently become one of the best ways to capture scary videos. Redditor This Chris Special found this out when watching some footage taken from an outdoor security camera, which shows something highly unusual. The bizarre video begins in a pretty ordinary way. We see a man in a hat standing near a metal gate blocking off part of the roadway. He has a pile of luggage at his feet as if waiting for someone. There are trees all around, but there's nothing natural about what happens next. As the man remains completely still, a black orb begins to move horizontally across the center of the screen. The round object suddenly appears near the middle of the shot. It floats just above one of the metal gates, blocking off the road in an almost straight line until disappearing off screen. It's worth noting that nothing else moves while the black object makes its way across the screen. Although this particular orb is not the same colour as typical round ghostly apparitions, many who have viewed the video are still convinced it's most likely a spirit. Others theorise that it could be some sort of small UFO. However, some viewers are convinced that the video was faked, pointing to the complete lack of movement in the background throughout the footage. So could this video be a hoax, or did something paranormal cause a glitch in the film? YouTuber Eel Red was one of many British viewers not expecting to see any scary videos when they tuned into their local news station to check out the morning headlines. But something not quite natural had other ideas for this broadcast. Like many news stations, this one uses live webcams to showcase things like weather and traffic in the local area. On this particular morning, the newscaster is speaking in a live shot from the Millennium Bridge over the River Tyne in Newcastle. At first, everything in the shot appears normal. The unsuspecting news anchor continues reading headlines without realising that something strange is happening just behind him. As the webcam captures footage of traffic on the bridge, a strange white object suddenly appears out of the lower left-hand corner of the shot. It streaks across the screen, moving at an incredible speed. Its movements are a blur, and the only thing viewers can see is that the object is white and incredibly fast. Numerous explanations have been put forward by the thousands of viewers who saw the strange phenomenon. Some believe that the footage shows evidence of an alien craft. Others believe it was some sort of ghost. Meanwhile, some are certain that it was a more natural phenomenon, such as a bird or glare on the camera. While no one can say for certain what caused this unusual white streak in the morning's newscast, one thing is for certain: this station's viewers are going to be watching the live webcam footage much more closely from now on. Many people believe that animals are much more sensitive to spirits and other supernatural phenomena than humans are. Redditor Britain969 may have captured evidence of this on film when she decided to record a video of her adorable dog. The footage begins with the cute pup sitting on the floor looking straight into the camera. He isn't playing or doing much of anything. However, that changes a few seconds into the video. As the camera rolls, the dog suddenly flinches and steps abruptly to the side, almost as if someone had kicked or shoved him. The dog stares for a few seconds at the spot where the invisible kick originated, cowering away from the unseen attacker, with his head down and his tail between his legs, giving a wide berth to the area where the invisible attacker might have been. Viewers of the video on Reddit are truly perplexed. Many who are dog parents themselves state that the dog's reaction clearly indicates it's been kicked, poked, or shoved, even though no one appears in the video. Although no one was able to come up with another reasonable explanation for the dog's behaviour, viewers have unanimously expressed their hope that any resident spirit will start being nicer to the innocent pooch. Before we take a look at some terrifying footage captured in an abandoned hospital in Florida, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there. That way you'll get notifications every time we upload our scary videos. YouTuber The Fam is known for visiting strange and creepy places and returning with truly scary videos. In this adventure, he visits the abandoned Parkway West Hospital in Miami Gardens, Florida, USA. This hospital is commonly believed to be haunted. The building is falling apart and too dangerous for most people to enter. It does attract dangerous trespassers, however, such as a murder suspect who used the building as a hiding place to avoid authorities. The fam enters the building hoping for some creepy encounters. He takes on the challenge alone, prepared to spend the night by himself in the abandoned hospital. The rundown building is like the set of a horror film, and our urban explorer quickly finds himself ill at ease.
Guys, this might be a really bad idea. What in the hell was that?
He states that he hears odd noises and feels like something's watching him from behind.
Whoa. I could have sworn I just heard a noise over there.
He wonders if there's another person in the building, or if perhaps a spirit is warning him to keep away from the morgue.
Is there somebody here? Is there any spirits here?
At one point in the adventure, the camera picks up something that the explorer doesn't see. A shadowy figure darting past in the dimly lit hallway.
Alright.
Although he doesn't see the shadow person in this instance, he does notice that a piece of wood hanging from the ceiling is moving inexplicably, as if someone had just brushed past it moments before.
Alright. Oh, this thing is moving. What the hell?
Visitors and security guards have reported unusual occurrences in the hospital, such as dark shadows, strange noises in the stairwells, and lights mysteriously turning on and off. Many visitors report a feeling as if someone's watching them from the darkness. Some believe these invisible eyes may belong to the ghost of a woman who died in childbirth while the hospital was still in operation. In an abandoned hospital, there's no telling what strange spirits may be lingering in the darkened hallways. Hospitals see more than their fair share of death, so thousands of spirits could be responsible for the eerie occurrences in this terrifying video. If you want to see some more scary videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, there's a paranormal playlist right there you can binge on. Now remember to follow us on our other socials too. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. There's links in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.